Welcome back. Let us continue. First question. After 3 years, how much compound interest will be obtained on a sum of rupees 8,000 at the interest rate of 5% per annum? Okay, they are asking the compound interest given the number of years, rate of interest and principal. The principal is equal to 8,000 rupees. Rate of interest is equal to 5%. And the number of years is 3 years. They are asking the compound interest. So we shall write the formula for amount and find out the compound interest. Amount is equal to principal into 1 plus r by 100 power n. Let us substitute the values. Principal is 8,000. 1 plus rate of interest is 5% divided by 100 power 3, which is equal to 8,000 into this we shall cross multiply. This will be 105 divided by 100 power 3. We shall divide this again by 5. This will be 21. This will be 20. Now we shall expand the terms. 8,000 into 21 by 20 into 21 by 20 into 21 by 20. I am expanding this because we can directly cancel 8,000 with this denominator term. Cancel the zeros. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. So we can directly cancel this. So the amount will be 21 into 21 into 21 or 21 cube. Now we shall solve. 21 into 21. So this will be 21 and the other term will be 42. So we shall add it. This is 441. Again we have to multiply by 21. 441 into 21. 441, 882. 1629. So the total amount will be equal to 9261. They are asking the compound interest. We know that compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. The amount is 9261 and the principal is 8,000. So the difference is 1261. This is the compound interest. So the answer is C, 1261. The catch here is whenever a round figure like 8,000 or something is given in principal, you better keep the bracket term something divided by 100 or something divided by multiple of 5, so that it will be easy to cancel the principal term and then solve the equations. If in case you are keeping directly the amount is equal to 8,000 into, instead of r by 100 if you are using in decimal form, that is 1.05 cube, then solving this will be a bit difficult. So better to keep it like this depending on the problem, but in some case this format will be helpful. Okay, this is just an input. Now we shall solve the second question. Find the compound interest on rupees 8,000 at 15% per annum for 2 years 4 months compounded annually. Okay. So here they are giving the time duration in 2 years and 4 months, not a round figure. Let us write the inputs. Principal is equal to 8,000. Rate of interest is equal to 15% and time period n is equal to 2 years 4 months. This we can write as 2 4 by 12 years. Or again to 1 by 3 years. You know that when this kind of fraction term is coming in the number of years, we can use the other formula, that is A is equal to principal into 1 plus r by 100, that is the caps R, power 2 into 1 plus 1 by 3 into r by 100. That is for the first 2 years you can use this regular formula, and for the fractional period, that is for 1/3 of the year, you can directly divide the rate of interest by 3 and find out the value. Now we shall substitute the value. Principal is 8,000. 1 plus rate of interest is 15 by 100 square into, here it will be 1 plus 1 by 3 into rate of interest is 15 divided by 100. Okay. Now let us cross multiply. This will be 115 divided by 100 square into, this will get cancelled, 5. This will be 105 divided by 100. Now we shall divide both sides by 5. This will be 8,000 into, this will be 23 by 20 square into, here it will be 21 by 20. Now we shall expand. Amount is equal to 8,000 into 23 by 20 into 23 by 20 into 21 by 20. So similar to the previous problem, we can cancel these three cases with 8000. So the amount will be equal to 23 into 23 into 21. 23 into 23 is given as 23 into 3 is 69. 23 into 2 is 46. So this will be 9 to 5. Again we have to multiply this by 21. By 29, this will be 9 2s are 18, 1, 2 2s are 4, 5, 5 2s are 10. 9, 0, 1, 1, 1. So the amount is equal to 11,109. They are asking the compound interest. Compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. That is 11,109 minus principal is 8,000, which is equal to 3,109. This is the compound interest. So the answer is D, 3,109. Next question. In how many years rupees 1 lakh will become 1,33,100 at a compound interest rate of 10 years per annum? Okay, here they have given the amount as well as the initial principal. They are asking the compound interest. Let us write the inputs. Principal is equal to 1 lakh. Amount is equal to 133,100. Rate of interest is equal to 10%. They are asking the number of years. Let us write the formula. Amount is equal to principal into 1 plus r by 100 power n. Amount is 133,100, which is equal to 100,000,000. 1 plus rate of interest is 10%. 10 by 100 is 0.1 power n. Now we shall divide the common zeros. 1.1 power n is equal to 1331 divided by 1000. We know that 10 cube is equal to 1000 and 11 cube is equal to 1331. So 11 into 11 is 121. 121 into 11 is 121. 121. 1331. Okay. In this case, directly it is given as 11 cube and 10 cube. So we shall write this as 11 by 10 whole cube. The left hand side also you can write 1.1 as 11 by 10 power n is equal to 11 by 10 power 3. Therefore, n is equal to 3 years. So mostly for this kind of problems, they will be giving the cube values in the right hand side. So directly you will get the integer as the number of years. The answer is D. Next question. The compound interest on rupees 2,800 for 18 months at 10% per annum is. Okay. This is similar to previous problems, but there is an additional information which will be provided. So let us start solving. The principal given is rupees 2,800. The rate of interest is 10%, and the time period, that is number of years, is equal to 18 months, which is again 1.5 years. Okay. So we know that for this kind of number of years in mixed fraction, we shall use the formula A is equal to principal into 1 plus r by 100 power n, that is for the first year, 1 into 1 plus r by 2, because we are dividing the number of years by 2 here, r by 2 by 100, that's all. Now we shall substitute the values. Principal P is equal to 2,800 into 1 plus r is 10%, 10 by 100 into 1 plus, in the second case we have to divide the rate of interest by 2 because it is half yearly for the second year. So this will be 5 by 100. So we can write 2,800 into, this will be 1 by 10, so effectively it will be 11 by 10, and here it will be 1 by 20, so it will be 21 by 20. We shall divide the common zeros. We can divide 28 by 2, 14. So the amount will be equal to 14 into 11 into 21. Okay. 14 into 11 is 14, 14, 154 into 21. This will be 154, 4 2s are 8, 5 2s are 10, carry 1, 1 2s 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3. So the final amount will be equal to 3 2 3 4. You know that compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. So amount is 3234 minus principal is 2800. So this will be equal to 200, another 200, 400 plus 34, 434. This is the compound interest. So the answer is B, 434. But actually the formula for this kind of cases will be different. This is for your information, not for solving the cases. Whenever the number of years is given this type of mixed fraction, then we can choose A is equal to principal into 1 plus R by 100 power 1.5. We can express the number of years in terms of fractions here, but it will be difficult to solve this kind of fractions in power, so we can use this formula. The result will be almost same if you are using this formula as well as this formula, but there will be minor difference. In this case, we are compounding annually. Whereas in the other case, the first term is based on compounding annually. And the second case is based on compounding for the part period, that is for the half year or quarter year or 1/3 of the year. This is, in this case it is half year, so it will be compounding half yearly. Okay, the answer will be almost same, but for quantitative aptitude we can use this formula and find out the answer. This formula you can use for real life cases where we can directly solve and find out the final answer for this power terms in decimals. Okay, I hope you got the logic. Now we shall go to next question. An amount of rupees 10,000 becomes rupees 14,641 in 2 years if the interest is compounded half yearly. What is the rate of compound interest percentage per annum? Okay, here they have mentioned as compounded half yearly. Let us write the inputs. The principal is 10,000 and the amount finally becomes 14,641 and the number of years is 2 years. They are asking the rate of interest. Okay, in this case the interest is calculated based on half yearly compounding. Let us write the formula for amount for this case. So when it is compounded half yearly, the formula is principal into 1 plus, we have to divide the rate of interest by 2, that is R by 2 divided by 100 power and multiply the number of years by 2, that is 2 into 2. So this value will be total number of terms. So for 2 years when it is compounded half yearly, there will be 4 terms. So that's what we are writing here. And the rate of interest has to be divided by the number of terms per year. Okay. Now we shall substitute the values and find out the rate of interest. A is equal to 14641 is equal to P, that is 10,000 into 1 plus R by 200 power 4. Okay. Now we shall rewrite the expression 1 plus R by 200 power 4 is equal to 14641 divided by 10,000. In most cases for these kind of problems, they would have given the numbers in terms of square or cube or fourth power. So we shall try to find out this term represents the fourth power of which numbers. We know that 10 power 4 is equal to 10,000. It is directly given. So this one should be either 11 or 12. So mostly the last digit is 1. So it should be 11 power 4. Let us find out. 11 power 4 is equal to 11 square into 11 square. We know that 11 square is 121 into 121. So we shall try to calculate this one. 121 into 121 will be equal to 121, 242, 121. Okay, 14641. So 14641 corresponds to 11 power 4. We shall write this as 11 by 10 power 4. So considering this equation, we can take fourth power on both sides and then equate. 1 plus R by 200 is equal to 11 by 10. So R by 200 will be equal to 11 by 10 minus 1, which is equal to 10. 11 minus 10 is 1. So we can cancel 1 zeros on either side. R will be equal to 20%. So the answer for this one is D 20%. That is the rate of interest. Okay, we shall finish the remaining problems in next lecture. Thank you.